Hey guys, welcome back. And as you know, I'm starting to become pretty fond of my Whoop bracelet. I think it's a very cool, ingenious device. I'm really happy with it. It is a little expensive, but it is kind of something that I'm really happy with, and so far kind of enjoying the results it's given me. I'm kind of giving it a break from my Phoenix. But the one thing that I don't like about Whoop is their insanely expensive bracelet. It should be criminal what they're charging for these things. For example, the bicep strap is $50. It's bananas. So instead, I want to show you guys a couple ways you can actually make your own. So you can actually buy some elastic bands from a lot of places. For example, this is 10 yards of black elastic band, $7 on Amazon. 10 yards. So it just shows you how overpriced these things are. It must cost Whoop probably like $1 to make this, and they're charging 50. So you can get 10 yards of elastic band, and then you can get some of these kind of fastener slides. I think these are also like $5 or $6. You kind of need these as well to loop it through and lock it in place. So I'm going to show you a quick way you can make a quick strap. You can also use, if you have any existing watch straps, like I've got a bunch of bands, so this is elastic. You can actually reuse that as well. So what I did, I just cut off one end and just to leave it like this. And you can actually even use this as well. It looks a little rickety, but it works because I like to actually wear my band or Whoop on my ankle a lot, or my bicep too, especially when I'm working out. So let me just show you a quick way how you can use it. So the way the Whoop works is that obviously this side is meant to come out. So this just kind of over and out, slides out. Now you can leave it like this, or if you really want to get advanced, this is just compression fit. So you can actually take like a little razor blade and open this up and then insert your longer elastic and then get some pliers and squeeze it tightly. So that's kind of the more advanced route, but just the quick and easy route is to take your second strap, fish it through here. So adjust it like that. So now you have one end, and then you can use this existing end right here to connect these two together. And see, and there you go. So now if you put it on, you can see it's a lot longer. Now obviously this is much bigger, so you can adjust it to your liking. So I can go ahead and pinch it in a little bit more, and then if we put it back in, I can put this around my forearm if I want, or I can go ahead and make this bigger. And now I can go ahead, let's see if I can get this on camera. Just put on my giant bicep here. That's a little tight, but you can kind of see it's on my bicep now. So just a quick, easy way to to extend your bracelet length or your Whoop length. So this is kind of the existing one. If you already have a band laying around or a watch, whatever, you can repurpose it. However, if you want to kind of start from scratch, you can then purchase some elastic bands and actually then make it all one piece if you wanted to. So with an elastic band, you can kind of do it the same way. So you have a couple ways of doing it. You can attach this end first, and what you can actually do is you can actually staple this. So once you kind of get this through like that, it's going to be more of a permanent solution. But if you staple it right here, so if you take a staple gun and put a staple through here, or you can put a little super glue and glue this kind of still, and then cut off the slack, and then you can take the other end and then use the slide to interconnect them and adjust the length. This is kind of like a semi-permanent solution. Or The other route would be to actually take a, where you can kind of see there's a little bit of a gap, take like a screwdriver and just, or probably like a knife, and just kind of open this up so this releases it, and then go ahead and cut yourself off a longer piece of elastic, and then, you know, kind of melt off, smooth out the end, and then put it in there and then recrimp it. Let's see if I can get that. So like this, see? So you take this off, and now you go ahead and put this through, make sure it'll still close. See, still closes, so not a big deal. So let me go, I have a little more room. So first thing I'm going to do is measure off. So this is the existing one. I'm just going to go double the length. So I go 1, 2, okay. So that should be enough. Let me grab a pair of scissors. It's probably more than I need, but better to go bigger and then trim it. Okay, so put this aside now. So first thing I want to do is attach it to this fastener. So what we're going to do here is first you want to melt off, you know, where's a lighter when you need one? Ideally, it'd be good if you can kind of clean up the ends a little bit. Take a lighter and just kind of melt them to stop their fraying. Okay, that one's good. Do it to the other end as well. Okay, so we've got the fraying to stop. And now let's take one end. Okay, I did find some glue, so now we're gonna do it with a glue route here. So I'm gonna do it at the very end. Let's do a quick, don't tell me I'm out. Come on, there we go. Okay. And then we're going to go ahead and loop it through. Okay. Try to find something to hold this in place for a couple of minutes. Some kind of clip would be perfect. As you can see, I'm not prepared for this as well as it should be. Come on. Usually I have, there we go. I think a paper clip will work. So you just want something to hold it together. So a paper clip will work just to kind of keep it together. And I'm going to give that 10 minutes. We'll give this 10 minutes and then I'll be back and we'll see how it looks. All right, and it's been about 10 minutes. The glue is dry and you officially have yourself a new armband, leg band, wristband, whatever you want it to be. Works just like the other one does. These come in different colors, so cost to make this, I don't know, $1 because you get 10 yards. I don't know, I'm probably using like a yard here, maybe a little more. But you can obviously make 10 bracelets out of it. So now you can have, you can use it for your wrist too. You have to kind of cinch it pretty tightly because I made this kind of larger, but you can always cut out the slack. But if I want to use it on my wrist, let's do forearm. Just to kind of show you what it looks like. So there you go. This is what it looks like now on my forearm. You've got slack here, which you can cut off, obviously, but I'm making this to be a bicep band, but you can kind of see it looks just like the original one. This is actually a little thinner, I would say, so it actually kind of feels a little sleeker maybe, but yeah, I'm not going to be paying $50 for this, so there you go. I made this a little too big, but now if I wanted to throw this on my bicep, let's kind of make it a little bigger here. Like I said, I got some big biceps here, so let's throw it on there. Okay, so I actually made this a little way too big, so I could probably trim off some of the slack here, because for bicep, this is all I need. So there you go. Looks and feels, to be honest, feels a little better. It's like softer than the original. But there you go. Hopefully this gives you guys another option for getting some more bands and saving you some money. If you have any questions, let me know. Check you on the next one.